Hello and welcome to part 1 of this 3-part series on my channel. 6 parts in total. I know, 6 parts. It's like R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet. Lena and I got together. If you don't know Lena, her channel is called LenaAround. She has been living in Beijing for a while, and she's lived here on and off much longer than me. But Lena and I got together to answer the frequently asked questions that I get on my channel. Well, we ended up talking for so long that we decided to split it up into 6 parts. So today, tomorrow, and the next day, you will be seeing a total of 6 videos between our 2 channels. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is about 2 questions that I get a lot. First one is, do I need to be able to speak Chinese to go to China? And the second question is, how much does China cost? Without further ado, here are our answers. Do I need to speak Chinese to visit China? I don't speak Chinese, and you guys know that. So I'd say no, but I also have my husband here helping me out, and if you plan to live in China, I highly recommend learning Yijian a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I would definitely say that as well. I was with a program in the beginning here, so they would sort all the complicated stuff out for me. So I was basically just coming here and they would take me around and send me somewhere. And from then on, I was alone and I had to learn it. So I learned Chinese because it's just really hard to get around if you don't know anything. But I feel like it's coming naturally, isn't it? Like you download the dictionary, Pleco dictionary.
Oh yeah,
Pleco. You need Pleco.
I'll link it below so you guys can download that.
Yeah, I would definitely say it doesn't matter if you don't know anything when you arrive, but you shouldn't come here and be like expecting everyone to understand or speak English because that's not a thing. And also you should probably, prepare yourself that you're going to learn some Mandarin. Don't be like, oh, I'm not going to learn anything. It's really good to be open-minded and be like, I need these. If you don't want to learn the whole language, just learn a few things so you know.
Learn how to call your waiter over. Learn numbers. How to say how much,
how to say this and that.
Yeah, this and that.
Very important. Say this and that.
All the time.
You can use it for everything. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I'd say overall, no, you don't have to know Chinese to visit, but definitely, like Lena's saying, open your mind to learning at least some Chinese.
Yeah, be open. Be open. In China, you just have to be open.
For everything. Okay, so the last question, which is one of the most broad questions I think on this list, so we'll probably only answer a portion of the question and then maybe we can make a video about it later on. But the question is, how much does it cost to be in China? It's a big question.
It's a very big question.
Because obviously it depends on what your personal standards are for accommodation and what kind of food you're eating too.
Yeah, are you doing Starbucks every day?
Yeah.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, if you're trying to live the exact same life that you had back in a Western country in China, you're going to pay a lot of money. But if you're willing to stay in a place that is more of it's clean, but not up to Western, like modern, standards. And you're willing to eat Chinese food, then you can save a lot of money. It can be very cheap. I mean, I just went out to eat and I got so much food on accident because the 2 things that I ordered was it was like $5 American.
So much food.
Yeah, and I could not even. I ate like half of it, and it was like a dinner for $5, and that was too much. Like I could have spent like $3 or $2.50.
Me and my sister, we're living we have lunch from 7-Eleven for 10 kwai. How much is that? Like $1?
That's like less than $2. Yeah, that's about.
Yeah. So we have that, and then sometimes we buy drinks as well. Like I think the Chinese beverages are really cheap. Like the Coke here, Diet Coke, Sprite, all of these common normal brands in our countries as well. They're so cheap. Like here we pay 2, 3, 4 kwai for them, whereas in Denmark it would be 15 to 20 kwai for the same bottle.
So it's like $1 instead of $3 or something like that. So it's a lot cheaper.
Somebody's coming home!
all over. What's one more example of how much something costs, like a cost difference? Like, so we did food. Let me think about like.
So what I said was the tuition fee here is quite cheap. So if you want a good, or like, I don't know if I don't want to say anything about the levels, but I like the education here for foreigners in China because they're much more relaxed than for the Chinese people. So, and you get this abroad experience, and it's really cheap compared to like American standards.
Oh gosh,
I know a little bit about that.
I have loans. I have student loans.
That's what I thought.
Some big ones.
Yeah. So I would say if you have done your bachelor's in America and you're like, I'm looking for something abroad, something international, an international perspective on my future career or something, I would definitely go for a master's degree here, and it's easy to get scholarships as well. So yeah, I would definitely look into that if you thought of a cheaper place to study for an international degree.
So I hope you learned a few things. If you have any further questions, please feel free to leave them below. We are more than happy to answer. Now what you need to go do is go click this little link up here to go watch one of my most frequently asked questions. How bad is the pollution really in Beijing? We answered that question over on Lena's channel, so you can click that link above. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. What do you guys think of my shirt choice for this video? You like it? I know when we filmed, Lena was wearing this shirt, but in pink. I went and got it in black yesterday. No regrets.
No.